I'm here with Chris Kingshott of Kingshott's Coffee. We're here for our second instalment of the video story of me providing Chris with social media strategy. And today we are going to be looking at post his initial review. So we looked at his social networks recently, and we're now going to see how he's got on since that review. So Chris, it's been just a couple of weeks since we first met at the Growth Hub in Gloucester, and we looked at your social network profile, so specifically Facebook, Twitter, and I think we had a quick peek at Instagram as well. But before we get into that, how's business gone in the last couple of weeks?
Good. I've had maybe 4 jobs actually since then, which is really good. So I've done for the All Girls rugby team for the uni, both their home games in that time. I also did 2 athletics events, school events where the schools get together. Really positive.
Good.
Parents and teachers having their
Excellent.
coffee. So that was a real booster for me and my business as well.
Anything private at all? Because I know you do weddings and
Not as
parties
of yet.
and stuff. No. Okay.
But
working
working
on
towards,
that.
yeah.
Perhaps that's an area that we can spread awareness.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
into
that's one of the things I want to specialise in. But yeah, so far so good. Really busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. So looking at Facebook to kick off with, we had a sort of review of what I call the static content on your Facebook page in terms of how it was set up. Gave you a few ideas for optimizing that. How have you got on with regard to doing that?
Yeah, so with the checklist you gave me, the things to improve on,
Yep.
improved on pretty much all of the platforms that we said, so the comments, the picture, the reviews, things
Yep.
like that. So it all looks a lot better now.
Yeah. So
good
you added in a description to the cover
to the
photo
cover page,
at
so when you
the
hover
top.
over it, it's not just cover photo anymore. It
Yeah.
gives it description, which is good, cause, for search-wise and things.
Sure. Picked up any more interest in the posts themselves at all?
Yeah, a lot more posts. Where we said about last time, adding in things like pictures with posts, videos with posts. I've noticed a massive increase in coverage of people the post reach.
Yeah.
Well over 1,000 each with the last 3 or 4 posts.
Okay, excellent. That's really good.
Which is good. I think in the last couple of weeks there's maybe been 7 or 8 likes a week. Few shares.
Brilliant.
Which has been good.
Okay.
So that's been positive.
Yeah.
Just remembering to keep on top of it.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I mean, on that we're going to be putting together a strategy for you. Now we've done the overview for that, which you've had a look at. Is that daunt you in any way at all, or do you think it's going to make it a bit easier to put everything together?
I think make it a bit easier because it gives me a bit of a schedule of what I need to do and when I need to do it, rather than at the moment I'm just doing things as and when. So I need to keep that kind of social feel constantly. But so certainly I think it's going to be a positive thing.
And it's going to keep us on our toes because you mentioned the increase in the reach there, but we're going to put down some specific markers, aren't we, in terms of likes to the page, followers on Twitter, engagement, and that kind of thing. So traffic to the website, exactly, that we can measure. So we'll have a benchmark, if you like. So I think we'll probably go for, if it's all right with you, we'll actually sort of kick off officially with that on Monday. So we'll make Monday the 13th of July our starting point. Then your day-to-day plan and overall strategy clicks into place.
That sounds good.
Excellent. It won't surprise you to know that I've been keeping an eye on what you've been up to on Facebook and Twitter. I've noticed you've been posting a bit more regularly. Any post tweets or Instagrams of note at all? Had any good reaction to anything you've been posting up there?
My latest post on Facebook and Twitter about my freshly baked brownies.
Oh, okay.
With the visual, I freshly baked out of the oven. I got brand new cake boxes.
Nice.
I sold 50 in the first 15 minutes at an event.
Wow.
That got quite a lot of likes, follows, and shares.
And are you finding that tweets and posts with photos and your Instagram activity, the visual side of things, working well?
Definitely. Every post I post now is generally with a picture, and I've noticed a clear difference between having a picture and not having a picture.
And are you managing to do any social media while you're at the event? I mean, I imagine that could be a bit tricky as you're kind of
it is
working
tricky.
as well.
The busier I'm getting, the trickier it is.
Yeah.
But I remember you mentioning the tools before, having it preset.
Scheduling
it. So
you're using that a bit now.
I'm not, but I'm going to be looking into doing that. The more, it's hard to judge when you're at an event.
Yeah, we'll put some instructions for you for that into the
strategy document. That would have been a useful tool to have, certainly to have the brownies go out as though they're selling. But yeah.
So that's a lesson that other small business people can learn as well, that you would pass on.
Picture everything. Doesn't matter how rubbish you think it is.
Yeah.
It definitely works well.
Okay, and a picture of these brownies and the new packaging. Can people see that on your Facebook page now?
Yeah, they can see it on Facebook.
And can you tweet it out for us later?
I'll tweet it out later, yeah.
So thanks for talking to us today, Chris, and look forward to another review in, say, what should we say? Should we say a couple of weeks?
Yeah, a couple of weeks.
Excellent.
That's good, yeah.
Thanks very much.
My pleasure.
Brilliant. So we've seen that Chris has made a little bit of progress following the initial review of his social networks, and the great thing about social media is that you can create an immediate impact, but really we want to get things a lot more structured and make a proper measurable difference to Chris's coffee business. And so that's why we've put together this strategy for him that we're going to kick off on the 13th of July, and then we'll have proper benchmarks in place for us to work against. So for example, we'll be able to track the number of visits to his website that are coming in from Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and hopefully grow those numbers. That's just this one example of the things that we're going to be looking at. So we aim to make a measurable difference to Chris's business, but it does seem that things are going in the right way. But as I said to Chris, we're both going to be kept on our toes, because the document, in one sense, it's going to help Chris provide him with a framework and a plan to work from, but it's also going to give us targets that we have to keep to.